My name is Mikey Vee. I am a Filipino-American hip-hop artist from Daly City, and I am a Balay Kreative resident artist. And my track with them is music. And my project is my debut album called REM, which stands for Realist Expression of Myself. And it is a project that is based on the artworks of the 17th century painter Rembrandt, and that connects with my own experiences as being a Filipino-American living here in America.
Fuck all the cynics, all of my business. Get off a distance, we went the distance. Me and my city, bitch, I'm artistic. Fuck what they talking about, saying be realistic.
Well, I was actually notified about it by my homegirl, Kathleen Damien. She's a singer, and she told me about this World Advanced, the Balay Kreative brand. And I just applied. I had a meeting with Nicole and Desi, and just kind of clicked for me how amazing this opportunity was. Introduced me to a whole world of making money off of your art, and pretty exciting. When I found out I was one of the recipients to become a Balay Kreative resident artist, I was ecstatic. It was incredible. I worked really hard on the proposal, worked on it for weeks. I felt really good about it ever since I had the talks with Nicole and Desi. I felt great about it, and I feel like I manifested it, but at the same time, I was also very fortunate and lucky. When I saw the email, I was like jumping off the walls. It was incredible. I just felt amazing. I was on a high, for sure. Yeah, I want to grow as a person, grow as a businessman, because through this, I've been learning to actually start my own business. I created this collective called Golden Oars, and we're like a creative collective that connects different artists and creatives together in order to help them build their brand and collaborate. And I've been learning a lot of the ins and outs of making business with the help of the people at Balay. All these master classes I've been taking have been super invaluable, and I've been learning so much about building my brand, hosting events, handling financials, taking care of a team, and everything. And it's been quite a learning experience. Yeah, I just want to evolve. I truly believe that my purpose here on earth is to inspire others with the gifts that I've been given in any way that I can. I truly feel like that's what I'm here for. That's part of how this project kind of came about. I wanted to make something relatable to the average person who's just learning to go through life and living their experience and happiness, sadness, struggle, the whole human experience. And that's what I would like to consider this album as, the soundtrack to the human experience, is what I always call it. I just want people to be inspired to kind of just go for what they want and listen to their heart, follow that resistance. But aside from that, I had this line in one of my songs: I used to want to be the best till I learned that won't make me better, because all of that comparison comes paired with venom. So I say that because I used to think I just want to be the best this, and I was super perfectionist. I still have a lot of those tendencies, but I'm learning that's not what it's about. I'd rather build with my community and grow as a person in my own terms. Even that said, I still want people to know that I'm here. So a bunch of statements I kind of want to make with this. I think it's really important for Filipinos to create, because it's important for Filipinos to create on their own terms. The trend is that Filipinos, they pride themselves on being talented. We can all sing, dance, and everything. But I think a lot of that can date back to the colonization of the Philippines and how we wanted to be of value to the Americans. If you think about it like that, that's not the way you should go about it. And that's why I say you should do it on your own terms. So I think it's important to be creative for yourself and not be creative because you think you have no other options or you feel like you're obligated to. So it has to be a very personal thing rather than external. It's kind of a rite of passage, if anything, because Filipinos and hip-hop kind of melded ever since they came to America. And even before that in the Philippines, ever since we were colonized, I think music in general was a huge part of the culture. It started with the blues, and when Filipinos were colonized by America, music was one of the things that kept us connected, kept us going. Around that time, when Filipinos moved to America, Filipinos became DJs. DJ culture was huge back in the day, and then there became R&B singers and everything connected to the hip-hop scene and to that music scene. Like I said, it's just very in sync. I actually wrote that in another grant recently about how the connection between Filipino and hip-hop, it kind of dates back to the warrior spirit. It's like a tribal connection, because there's tribes in hip-hop, Tribe Called Quest, for example, and there's tribes in the Philippines. Everything from what we used to wear as people to what we eat and everything, it's all kind of connected. I think being a part of that is an honor and a privilege. I just do my best to put on for those that came before me, but also make my own way. It's a balancing act between those two. A lot of surprises. I don't want to reveal too much about what we got, because I'm the type who likes to under promise, over deliver. But you can expect to see a lot of interesting things and inspiring things, hopefully. Yeah, I'll just keep it like that.
What would I tell myself at the end of 2023, knowing that I accomplished so much? I would tell myself definitely to take more time to slow down, and that good enough is better than perfect. And also just have more fun with it. You know, don't get caught up in the little things as much. I'm probably not going to listen to that.
Can't address what I've been caught in. They gon' start it through regardless. They gon' talk about the progress. They don't know about the process. I've been praying up to God. This is me walking in my purpose. Gotta believe that it's worth it. All of my folk maganda. We got them golden auras. We by the golden gate bridge. Gatekeepers, you cannot guard us. God's son died for our sins. Least we can do is live with intent. But shit gets intense. I see the sneak shit. Better Judas get more than a cheek kiss. But you notice my name in no time. They was Helen Keller, now they spell the letters like Mikey Vee. No, the E ain't silent. We Bobby, we with the ties that bind it.